Hey, what's going on? Chris Espinola here. We are recording. I apologize for the not so great lighting, but we'll do our best. I do want to share with you an important strategy that I learned that I want to share with you, right? To have online success rolling into 2020. It's 5 steps, and following these 5 steps consistently, right? Doesn't matter if the individual pieces that I'm going to go over, just following this strategy, this outline, and hopefully you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. I'll talk about the bonuses that I will have available and the premise behind this simple formula. It basically is built around the 4 types of income. The 4 types of income that I believe is necessary to actually create long-term wealth, actually generate enough income coming in that you can actually have a sustainable side income building on your investments, right? And that's what this simple strategy is based off of. I like to call it the daily commission formula, right? Because it encompasses all the necessary steps, including the daily strategy necessary to create these 4 types of income, which is instant right now, cash, residual, monthly cash, passive income, monthly and yearly, right? And wealth generating assets, being able to take a percentage of your profits to purchase wealth generating assets that produces, in addition to those assets appreciating in value, right, produces income, right? If you don't have these 4 types of income right now in your business, if you haven't been told about these 4 types of income, that is necessary, no matter if you have businesses offline, right, like a regular store or business, or online. If you're not familiar with these 4 types of income, it's going to be uh, a difficult road, which can be made easy, right, or easier, rolling into the type of income and lifestyle that you want to create. For me, I got sick of working very long hours, 90 plus a week, with my offline businesses. I was looking for a way to generate side income to supplement some of these businesses so I could have more time for myself. 90 hours a week just working, that wears and tears on you, right? So I started to learn how to produce or create income leveraging online and the internet, because I saw a trend of people going online to do their purchasing or look at different products or obtain information on whatever topic that may be. Considering that, I started to learn a few things to start being able to show you this. It took me a long time to learn this simple strategy that I'm about to go over. And before I do, if you stick to the end, I have some bonuses, right, for you, and the free gift. I don't know if you can see that. Bonuses and the free gift if you stick to the end, available to you. Gift is absolutely free just for sticking around watching. Now, for those of you on my team following the same simple strategy, just pay attention, incorporate this strategy into what you're doing. Look at it in a broad perspective and just think of the long-term results that you're looking for. It doesn't matter what the individual pieces are. And the reason why I say that is that you want a business that's independent, right? You want a business to be able to operate if something happens to it, whether you're around or not. For example, I'm not going to get into it right now. I'll get into it in just a sec when I'm going over the simple strategy. But if you stick to the end, I have a great gift for you. It's actually an online software tool that will able to help you in any business that you're in right now, generate more leads, more prospects to take a look at what you're offering, right? And for those who get started, I got some amazing bonuses for you. Now, that being said, I'm just going to have a little bit of coffee. I hope the audio is okay. And even if it's not, I know the lighting sucks, but this is just to prove a point, right? Nothing has to be perfect as long as you have good information. It doesn't matter what the lighting sucks, whatever. But if you stick around and you watch how this simple formula works, these 5 steps to create the 4 types of income needed to have, what some people call FU money, where you can do whatever it is you want. For me, it's being able to just stay home whenever I want. I feel guilty that I'm not working, producing an income, right? Because I know that what I have in place following these steps are producing that income. And I produce multiple streams, these 4 types of income, doing the same amount of work. And that's one of the great benefits that you will have also if you decide to follow this outline, this plan, and incorporate it into your business. This will also help you if you're struggling to get enough customers to check out your business and you're looking to leverage online tools and resources that I will be going over to help increase traffic, whether they're paid traffic sources or free traffic sources. We'll be going that over. I'll be going that over that as well. Now, again, I apologize if I sound like crap or stinky. I'm battling a little bit of a cold, but I felt like I wanted to show this process to you, and I want to give you the whole picture. Now, this whole picture that you see behind me, all the gurus that you might be following, they probably aren't showing you this because, one, they're scared if they show you the big picture, a lot of you won't get started or will get confused. What I say to that is I'd rather give you the whole picture of how everything works so you have a chance and you don't fall prey to some of these people who are pitching you deal after deal after deal. Now, that being said, I am going to go over the platforms that I'm leveraging to create these 4 types of income. And if you do decide to get started and get the bonuses, follow the exact formula and be in the mastermind where you're going to get a lot more hands-on, you're going to get the chance to get this exact replicated format that I see behind you in your own system, copy and paste system, and the outline. That being said, I want to start, these are, it's a simple formula for online success, but it's not easy. The reason why it's not easy is because it's so simple for people not to do, so to speak. The actual steps are so simple that it's easy not to do. And because it's so simple, people forget the power and simplicity. These 5 simple steps create 4 types of income that all the wealthy people produce on a daily basis. You name them, they focus on these 4 types of income in their portfolio. So my hope, again, is that you take what I'm going to show you here, whether you choose to follow it or not. I know what I'm going to follow, what I am currently following, to build this, right? And my hope is that I'll be able to cut your learning curve, the heartache of losing because the person you're following or the guru didn't tell you the overall plan, the big outline of everything. Because the truth of the matter is most people online that are pitching you deals right now, they're telling you to get in with this business or this system and that will solve all your problems. The problem is that all they tell you is that's all you need, and that's not true. That's not true. There's a bigger picture to it. Granted, you will make income just focusing on that one piece. And the other great part about this 5-step formula is that you can take each individual piece and you can make any type of income, one of these types of income with this strategy, right? Now, I know I'm running on. I just want to kind of let that sink in, that it's more than just the product that you're selling. You probably already have a product. You probably already have a business opportunity or something that you're promoting, and you might be having issues getting enough people to see what you are offering, right? Or you might have enough people coming in, but they don't like what you're offering, and you don't have a systematic process put in place, strategy put in place that does the majority of the hard lifting for you, like follows up with your leads, right? Pitches the program, product, or service that you want. The whole premise behind the simple formula is it followed, it all works together. For you doing the same amount of work, all this works together, produces multiple income streams focused on the 4 types of income necessary, I believe, to actually attain wealth where you can kick back and not worry about it, right? And that's why I'm following this formula. And a part of the formula involves the core, right? These 3 steps. And what are the 3 steps you need, right? You need a business or product. You need a system put in place to follow up, to help capture people who are interested in that product, right? And you need a source. You need traffic sources or fuel to create momentum, enough traffic of people coming in to check out your business who might be interested, which the marketing system sifts out, right? The 4th piece, I'm going to go into a little more details with this, but the 4th piece, right? The 4th piece is the actual formula or plan, daily action plan, the actual strategy behind this. And the last piece, right, is the building the wealth generating assets. Wealth generating assets, multiple wealth generating assets. And what is that? That's stocks, that's real estate, that's cryptocurrency, that's gold, that's silver. That's what that is right there. Now, so the core, to have the foundation, correct foundation, I want you to think of a car, right? With the car, you have the engine, right? You have the body, and then you need gas, right, to make the car run. The engine is the most important piece, right? Because without the engine, the frame, the body of the car, is useless. But if you have the engine and body and you don't have enough gas, you're not going to get very far, right? So the engine is your marketing system. The body is your business or businesses. And the gas is the traffic. You need your car working with the correct foundation, business, marketing system, traffic, working together to be able to get enough momentum to get everything working. Now, this part right here, the 4th step, I guess you could say, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 4th step is actually the strategy, and I'm giving you a piece of the strategy right here that makes all of this work, right? So with the strategy, and I'm going to give you the simplest form of the strategy, right? The daily commission formula is you take your marketing system link that semi-automates your business. Let me rewind a little bit. You want to take your business, product, or service and incorporate it into your marketing system because the marketing system, the engine, will do most of the selling and telling for you, right? With the traffic that turns into leads, right? You want to connect your business to the marketing system, and you want to send traffic to the marketing system, the link, the marketing system link, right? The marketing system link, which goes right here, your lead capture page is the term for it. That's the marketing system, right? This is why this is the engine. This is why it's important to have this. And I'm going to also let you know what else is important about having your own marketing system, right? But so you attach the business, incorporate the business to the marketing system. You you create a lead capture page, which is the marketing system, right? You're sending traffic to the marketing system. The marketing system is positioned right here at the beginning, where you send everyone you share, everyone you are sharing your business opportunity with, you are sending them to the marketing system lead capture page, which captures the information of the people interested in what you have to offer and puts them in a list. Right? That's what the marketing system does for you. The marketing system captures the information, kind of like when you go to a store right now, say Foot Locker, and you go up to the register and they ask you for your email address or phone number so they can put your information into their list. Oh, can you see that? That's a little better, right? So Foot Locker, right, at the register, they ask you for your information. They're putting it into their marketing system software, into their list, so they can send you more promotions or items that you might be interested in. Now you're on their list. So look at it that way. You're using one of the 3 pillars, I like to call it, necessary for a successful online business. That's step 2, the marketing system outside of your product. You connect your business, again, to reiterate, you connect your business to the marketing system. You send traffic, website visitors to the marketing system that's positioned right in the beginning. That's where you send everyone, because you want to get everyone's information so they'll go on your list, your own list. This is an asset. Put it here. Let me put it in a different color here. This is in that your list is a money-making asset that you want to control, not the company or products or services that you're promoting. And this is a problem, right, that I learned. Most gurus tell you just to buy the product or service and send your people who are interested in your traffic to the business marketing system directly, where the business captures these people's information and it goes on their list that they control. Yes, it's in your back office, but if something happens to that business or product, or you no longer like that, all those leads that you captured from sending your traffic directly to the business marketing system, now if something happens to the business and they go out of business, you lose your asset. Your hard-earned money is lost because you put all your eggs into your business. That's why you want to have your own marketing system, which is step 2. Your own marketing system. Because you're connecting your business or products to the marketing system. If something happens to your business, you just replace the business easily in the marketing system, and you're still sending traffic to the marketing system entry information page that goes into your personal list. Now, your list, I suggest, right, having your own third-party autoresponder or somewhere you can keep your own list, which, you know, if you stick to the end, you'll have access to everything here that I'm going over, right? But if you're on a limited budget, the marketing system also has its own contact manager that stores your list for you. You're in control, not the company. The marketing system is the engine. The marketing system does all this for you. The marketing system will also send out the email. Let me just write it here. One email introducing you, your business product or service, in the business presentation, your business presentation again in the intro email. And the marketing system will send out, the way this is set up, I believe a total of 19 or 20 emails to those people that come in to the system that go on your list. The marketing system does all that for you. All you're focused on is getting people to your marketing system link, right? And as you're doing this, the car's running down the road. The car is able to move, right? Because you're adding gas to the motor, which is making the whole vehicle move, right? The whole car move. Now, if one of these pieces go down, get out of whack or break down, you simply replace the piece of the main structure with a better structure, but you don't ruin the steps, the flow. You're doing the same process, the same formula. I call the daily commission formula. Excuse me, you're following the same steps every day, focused on getting enough people to your marketing system link, who captures the information of people who are interested that go onto your list, sends out emails for you automatically, that sells the business or product that you are offering, and it also promotes and markets the marketing system to these people, to these potential customers, right? So with just in the two pieces of the 5 steps, you have 2 different income streams independent of one another. Very important. And I stress independency. You want to leverage these platforms, but be totally independent of them. So if something fails, you easily replace it. You don't lose your main asset, which is your list, where you can continuously stay in communication with by email, text, however you want, promoting the 4 types of income required, right, to actually get where you want to be, right? And what the marketing system, right, also does for you is you are able, as people, you're sending traffic, people are going to your marketing system, they're putting their information in. As soon as they put their information in, they're taken to your business presentation, right? And after that, they all receive an email introducing yourself, any additional products or service that you may offer, your contact information, so people can get hold of them. And also back to the system, right? The system, the marketing system that does the majority of the selling, telling you for you. So it does that. And as it's doing that, you will start to see the commissions come in, right? I'm running it out of boardroom here, right? You will see the commissions come in. Now, some people, as soon as they submit their information because they're interested in what you're offering in your ad or what you're sharing with them about what you have to offer, they go onto your list. Some people, as soon as they see your business presentation, they'll buy right away. And once they buy, they go into a separate email list of buyers. Right? And this is an additional asset. And why is that important? Because if one of your business or products that you're promoting is, for example, vitamins, right? And someone buys that product, they're in they're interested, they see the presentation, they don't buy right away, they buy after they get their third email. They go on to a buyer list, right, of people now who have bought a health or nutrition product for you. Now you have a separate asset list created following the simple steps. Now, where are we with the simple steps? We're on step 4, which is the daily process that you follow. And in simple form is you're getting traffic to your link, and you're focusing on getting as much traffic to your link, and then you are following up with your list. Outside of the automatic emails, you're following up with your list with additional emails, phone calls, whatever you want to stay in contact with them with, right? So they get to know, like, and trust you, where they feel comfortable buying the product that they know they need anyway, right? And if you follow the formula, the daily commission formula, you know how to intertwine everything. Whereas people are buying your products, you're taking them through the system. People who are interested in doing what you're doing, you're pointing them into the same direction that I'm doing with you, showing you the flow. And obviously this is a video that if you're on my team, you can use to share with your team so they understand the basic outline, the 5 steps required. Now, I didn't really mention the last step, the wealth generating assets. Now, part of the formula that you get once you get started and not on the team. And what does it mean to get started, guys? Is you have to have the business, have the marketing system, and the traffic resources. That's what's required to get started. And if you're getting started, which I hope you do with me, I believe the products and services that I'm offering, that I'm showing you how to do this, is superior to what you're seeing out there. And the reason why I'm saying this is because everything that I'm showing you here is not only everything I've learned, but this is exactly what I'm doing. These are the exact same platforms and tools that I'm leveraging to create these 4 types of income and my assets, my 2 lists. Now, you're not only creating instant cash, residual cash, passive cash, and wealth generating asset cash, you're also are creating long-term lists, a general list of people who are interested in certain products or services, and a buyer list of people who specifically bought a particular product or service that now you can leverage to send more specific products that they might be interested in. And with this list now, you stay in communication with them by sending them different products that provide these types of income. Because this is what will be required for someone to be able, I believe, to have success, be able to do what it is they want to do. Now, I know this video has gone a little bit, and I went through a lot. Now, everything I went through, an exact replicated version of this is available to you as a bonus and gift. And I hope this comes out. You'll be able to read what's in the back after I finish recording this. But this whole process, this whole system here, this simple formula, these 5 steps, will help you if you're struggling to get leads, if you're struggling to get sales, if you're struggling to actually get assets or momentum, generating enough income so you have something very long term. Now, let me just quickly go over the flow, right? As people are coming in, checking out your product or service, the marketing system is doing the heavy lifting for you. You're concentrating on sending traffic to your marketing system. Like, as people are going through, as the car is moving, you're in contact with them with the automatic email. Some people will buy right away. Some people will take a little bit of time. Some people might not like the product or service that you're offering, but they'll like the marketing system, and they'll want to use that to help them promote what it is that they're currently offering or promoting, right? Instead of the business or product that you're offering or that I'm offering. Now, they might have their own marketing system and they have a product, they're just not following the simple steps to get into the cash flow, focusing on these 4 types of income. They might be missing the integral piece, which is the plan, the formula, the daily action plan, right? And they could be missing the traffic sources that will help provide the quality of lead coming in interested in that product, increasing the probability of buying. The better the traffic, the better chances are of you having an instant sale right in the beginning. Now, part of this formula or strategy, the daily commission formula, is for every income or piece of a cash, whether it's instant cash, residual cash, passive cash, or wealth generating cash that I'm bringing in following this system, I'm taking a certain percentage, I'm putting right back into my business in the form of traffic. I'm purchasing traffic to get more people to see the whole process, right? That's a portion of the income that I'm using. Portion back to business, back to business. A portion goes into reinvestment. And that reinvestment consists of wealth generating assets and education, so I can be better at my skills, keep up with the trends, so I can help my team and whoever's following the formula create the leverage that they need, the assets that they need, right? And reinvesting in assets like gold, silver, Bitcoin, and other crypto. And other assets such as stocks and real estate. I put aside either into a separate account or multiple accounts for each one of these things. I make sure a certain percentage of the gross income coming in from sales goes back into the business, goes back into reinvestment, right? So I got to think about wealth generating concepts. And part of that is reinvesting back into business. The other part goes into the pocket, my pocket, right? And that's to, splurge a little bit or use however you may. The other portion, or it could be a percentage of what goes in your pocket, can be used for everyday expenses. Everyday expenses. Now, as I'm following this formula, as the income is coming in, I'm putting a certain percentage back into the business. I'm putting a certain percentage back into wealth generating assets such as Bitcoin, gold, silver, which is this 5th piece right there, right? And these assets over time will generate their own income, not only in value, but in dollar amounts when you decide to cash in on these investments. And by following this daily commission formula, leveraging online platforms, again, I call the daily commission formula, leveraging online platforms, you are able to, by following a simple formula, create online success in 2020, leveraging a formula and the three pillars, which consist of a business, marketing system, and traffic, and the two secret pillars, a total of 5 pillars, 5 steps, the 2 secret behind the scene pillars, which is the actual formula and plan to work this to produce this, right? And this. Instant cash, residual cash, passive cash, wealth generating cash. Now, you've stuck to me to the end. I hope you can take this outline of what I just showed you. Now, I've tried to make it general enough so it can be used for any, as an outline for any business or product that you want to get more people to view so you can increase your sales. I gave you an idea what having your own marketing system will do for your business in regards to automation, save you a lot of headache and trouble. Who hates getting a notification that there's an interested buyer who is looking for information that could easily have been automated, right? Sent out automatically for you, where you didn't have to drop what you're doing to do it every time you got a notification of a buyer, right? Or someone who is very interested with questions. But following this process, this formula I call the daily commission formula, it's 5 steps. It consists of 3 pillars and 2 hidden steps, 4 or 5 that no one really talks. The gurus don't really talk about these steps anyway, because they want you to focus on whatever product or service that they're offering you. They want you to focus on their marketing system, not worrying about your own list. They say, just focus on getting people to see the product so you can get sales. The problem is you're missing out on your own asset, that if something happens to that product or service, you don't lose out, your business continues, and you're missing out to potential additional sales because you're not able to contact these people outside of the actual platform in your back office, right? So the premise, the simplicity of the formula, it creates multiple income streams for the same amount of work. And what's the same amount of work? You want to take your marketing, you want to get as many people, traffic, to see your presentation, except you're using the marketing system to capture these people's information so they can go on your own list, not the company's. And as soon as they do that, they're presented with a business presentation. And they'll also receive an intro email introducing yourself and what you just sent them, in case they miss that or decide to get back to it. Now they have an email from you, sending them back to that automatically without you doing anything. The same amount of work. All you're doing is focus on getting traffic to your marketing system link. Your business is connected to your marketing system. Your marketing system takes people to the flow, creates your lists, and sends out the emails for you. Now, for those of you that think this is complicated, it's actually copy and paste. What I just showed you right here in this diagram, you can get as a bonus, if you decide to get started following this simple strategy I call the daily commission formula. You will have access to the marketing system, and I have a share code set up where you get these replicated systems that do all the selling and telling for you. You get all the traffic sources that I use, the marketing system, and the businesses that I promote to help me produce wealth generating assets and cash. Now, if that sounds something like you got a lot of value from, which is most important, if I help cut the learning curve, or if I showed you something that you haven't been taught before or you haven't seen before, please leave a comment below. Also below this video, you're going to get access to my complete system. You're going to get access to the formula. And obviously the bonuses are only available if you get started in the 3 pillars, the business, the marketing system, and traffic. If not, no hard feelings. All you have to do is take this formula, incorporate it into your system, and it will help you increase your traffic flow. It'll give you an outline of what you should be doing to capture that traffic's information into your own list that you can later promote additional products and services that will help your customer, right? That at the very least, you have this basic outline that will help you in your business. Now, for the serious people who get started, who want the 4 types of income, who want the bonuses that you get, and you'll find out about the bonuses once you get started, right? In step 1, step 2, and step 3. That being said, I'll see you on the next video. I hope you found value in that. And again, my hope is that I'm able to cut your learning curve, help show you things that I wish were taught to me right from the beginning, so I would have saved a lot of heartache and thousands of dollars lost. And to lose thousands of dollars when you're bankrupt sucks. To have to start. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because I started bankrupt. My offline businesses failed. I was so burnt out. Everything just came crumbling down, and I had to start from the beginning. I needed a correct formula, a correct strategy, and platforms that I could leverage with little to no money and build up the cash flow to get the wealth building assets, get all the pillars required to produce this on automation. Now, I have to say, please check out the income disclaimer below. I don't know if you're going to follow these 5 steps. I don't know if you will be consistent, because that's one of the main ingredients for your success. It's one of the main ingredients required for anything you do is consistency. And to be honest, it's something I struggle with. I could be much further along with a bigger asset list, general list, and buyer list if I was more consistent. And that is one of my goals rolling into 2020, following this amazingly simple formula, leveraging online platforms and tools that cost. Some of them are free to get started, to be honest with you, but to take advantage of what I just showed you here, obviously you are going to have to purchase the products and services. Again, at the very least, please, I have a free gift for you. It's a lead generation software where it will store your list for you and also provide you with some awesome free training that will help you create momentum where you will be able to start generating income, or when you're able to get your own product or service or leverage someone else's product or service that you will see once you get started by clicking the link below and get the money rolling in. You will have to be consistent, following the steps daily. If you're part-time, I'm going to be honest with you, you want to try to give it 30 minutes to an hour a day. If you're full-time, 2+ hours a day till you get the momentum going, till you get your list bigger, then the less time it will take. Now, it takes a bit of time getting traffic to your marketing system link to get the information, and then actually that doesn't take no time if you focus on paid traffic sources. If you focus on free traffic sources, it will take you a little bit of time. The other thing that will take a little bit of your time is following up with your list once people get started, and also making sure that your buyers that you have are taking advantage of the formula and the 4 types of income that they have available to them. That being said, Chris Espinola signing out, the Laptop Freedom Warrior and Internet Traffic Junkie. I hope you found this quick training useful. And these are simple steps that you can take to online success in 2020 and beyond. That being said, I'll see you on the next video.